Good afternoon, I'm Riza Diaz. This is One News Now. 8 returning OFWs in Davao Oriental tested positive for COVID-19. Now, the LGU says returning OFWs and residents should still follow stringent health protocols upon arriving in the city. Jem Avancenia is reporting to us live from Davao City. Jem?
Riza, 7 health workers here in Davao del Sur Provincial Hospital tested positive of COVID-19. Digo City Mayor Joseph Caga says all patients who are all asymptomatic are now in a city's isolation facility. This prompted the hospital to temporarily shut down for disinfection. Just this morning, a 17-year-old woman had no choice but to give birth outside the provincial hospital because she was barred entry. Several birthing centers also rejected the woman because she's a minor. She was instead assisted by a volunteer midwife and pharmacy staff. Meanwhile, Davao Oriental recorded 12 new COVID-19 cases on Friday. The Provincial Task Force for COVID-19 Action says 8 of these are OFWs who arrived in the province last May 26 through a Manila-Davao sweeper flight. The 4 other patients had a travel history to Maguindanao, both returning to Davao Oriental on the same day. The LGU says all individuals entering the province are required to undergo swab tests, while those who will come from areas with local transmission of COVID-19 will have to undergo a 14-day quarantine. The local task force says returning residents will still have to undergo strict health protocols even if they pass the health screening prior to their trip to Davao. Latest DOH count shows Davao del Norte has 1 new coronavirus case, while Davao City had a spike of 30 new cases on Friday. Riza, starting on Monday, bus operations in Davao City will resume but is limited only to a single trip per day going to Digo City, Davao del Norte, Davao Oriental, and Davao de Oro. Riza?
Jem, just a few clarifications. Were the 8 positive OFWs positive for COVID-19 among the 24,000 that's returning workers that the government already sent home this week?
Yes, Riza, you're right. This COVID-19 patients were included on the May 26 sweeper flight from Manila going here to Davao. Riza?
Jem, are they also, when they speak of positive, are they talking about the results of the rapid test or the swab test? And have they undergone the RT-PCR test as well?
Riza, all these patients underwent this rapid test and was afterwards underwent confirmatory testing according to DOH 11.
Okay, finally, we would like to know what are the changes in Davao in line, of course, of the extension of the GCQ. How is the transition of the people from Davao from, of course, what we call now is the new normal?
Reason for Davao City, we observed that traffic situations, especially on downtown areas, are slowly going back to normal. Almost the same here in Davao del Sur, which will be shifted to MGCQ on Monday.
All right, thank you. That was Jem Avancenia reporting to us live from Davao. Meanwhile, here are other stories we're keeping our eyes on. COVID-19 cases in the country has ballooned to 1,046 on Friday, bringing the total tally to 16,634. But the health department insists only 46 of these are what it calls fresh cases. DOH says 1,000 of the new data were old cases or test results dated more than 4 days ago, but were just recently confirmed by the Epidemiology Bureau. Cities of Cebu and Mandaue will shift to a general community quarantine from June 1 to June 15. That's according to presidential spokesperson Harry Roque. The cities are currently under modified enhanced community quarantine. And U.S. President Donald Trump says he would strip several of Hong Kong's special privileges with the United States and bar some Chinese students from U.S. universities. This is in anger over Beijing's move to pursue the much criticized national security bill in Hong Kong. For more updates, follow News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World Online. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.